Moving on, Off Threads and Lines, fire. We appreciate you. Onto the two-piece.
Two-piece combo!
That's where we bring in a little poetry video. Okay. We're going to give it a little breakdown. This week, it is from Andrea Dorfman.
I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah, fire.
No, Tanya David. Andrea Dorfman is like the YouTube channel.
Oh, bless.
But Tanya David's the one.
She's the one that wrote it.
Yeah,
okay.
wrote it.
So you can find it by searching Tanya
David, How to Be Alone. Yeah.
So peep game, we're going to break it down. We're going to give it a little review right now.
Yeah.
We'll stop and go. We'll, you guys can follow along at home. Word.
If you are, at first, lonely, be patient. If you've not been alone much, or if when you were, you weren't okay with it, then just wait. You'll find it's fine to be alone once you're embracing it. We could start with the acceptable places.
No, shout out, first of all, shout out the little move of her just doing a couple of notes before the actual harmonica thing comes in.
And can we start real quick? The greater point of the poem is immediately off the jump represented in one of the most subtle ways when she says, you'll find it's fine to be alone once you're embracing it. Yeah. But what was even doper is we could start with the acceptable places.
Right.
And just that word, you know what I'm saying? The acceptable places.
The whole...
Personally, societally, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Because
right. But she doesn't say the expected places. You know what I'm saying? She says the acceptable bars.
You're like, all right.
The bathroom, the coffee shop, the library. Where you can stall and read the paper. Where you can get your caffeine fix and sit and stay there. Where you start simple. Things you may have previously avoided based on your avoid being alone principles.
Yo, that whole a principle rhyme thing.
Yeah,
that was pretty fire.
Counter, where you will be surrounded by chow downers, employees that only have an hour and their spouses work across town, and so they, like you, will be alone. Resist the urge to hang out with your cell phone.
Okay.
I know, right?
Well, first of all, she got the old school flip phone. Yeah. But at the same time, remember that this was 2005, I think this came out, or 2000, or maybe as late as 2010. So, in her context of yo, chill with the cell phone.
Yeah.
Back then, all you could do is text and play Snake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like OG's talking about, oh yeah, I used to smoke weed in the 60s all the time. Yeah, but you didn't have OG Kush. So,
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you are comfortable with eat lunch and run, take yourself out for dinner. A restaurant. Go to an unfamiliar city. Roam the streets. There are always statues to talk to.
Okay. Roam the street. Go to an unknown city and roam the streets. Understand that she's from Canada. So, it's take that with some context right there.
Yeah.
And benches
shout out to the six guys.
Give strangers a shared existence, if only for a minute. And these moments can be so uplifting.
Talk to random strangers in Canada.
By sitting alone on benches. Might have never happened had you not been there by yourself. Society is afraid of alone, though. Like lonely hearts are wasting away in basements. Like people must have problems if after a while nobody is dating them.
That part.
Yeah. And it's wild because I just got married recently, you feel me? And one of the concessions we wanted to make before we got married was that I don't need you. This ain't some I gotta be with you shit. You know what I'm saying? This isn't. I want to make sure that we can independently be successful people, as well as.
Because dependency is a killer. And she says as if there's something wrong with
and no one dating must have problems if after a while nobody is dating.
That's so fire. Because this poem this got me through some dry patches. And this to hear that reaffirming yo, you're okay. There's nothing wrong with you. That's fine. Yeah, especially as we grow older, it's always expected. Yo, you don't have kids now. You don't have a girlfriend.
Word.
Yo, let me be let me rock.
Man, time's a wasted.
Yeah. Maybe I just don't like motherfuckers.
Perhaps all those sappy slogans from preschool over to high school's groaning were tokens for holding the lonely at bay.
Bars,
dude. That
bars.
It's simple, but just the way she worded it. That's so ill.
Right. And such a forgotten thing. I love those universal forgotten things that people can intelligently use.
If you need it, if your heart is bleeding, make the best of it. There is heat in freezing, be a testament.
The video as a whole, I'm going to give a 9.9. The actual piece. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm going.
All right, my man.
As I was watching, I was thinking too. I'd give it like an 8.
8.
I'd say an 8.
All right, so off top as a poem, I give it a 10.
Let's guess.
But as
brought
a
this in
slam
this week, so.
piece, if this was if she was like trying to compete for a placement in nationals, nah, she would get like mid. Y'all watch the Pen Click on YouTube, so y'all know what to do.
Like, comment, subscribe. Share, Ride, Survive. Love y'all.